All right, it's time to have an interesting conversation. Now we have a young, handsome man here in the studio. His name is Abimbola Abel Osundairo. Now he is a Nigerian-American boxer and entertainer, inspiring young people across Africa and the diaspora to pursue their passion with global impact. Now he was born in Chicago and is also an actor known for Chirac, The Worst Nightmare, to mention a few. We're super excited to have you here in the studio. How you doing? I love the look. I love the look, the cowboy look. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I can't complain. How are you?
All right. Do you mind if you just raise the hat a bit so we can clearly see your face? Awesome, because of the shadow and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're happy to have you here in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Now, the first question is, how do you get to combine both? You're an entertainer, you're an actor, you're also a boxer. How do you get to combine both? Do you sometimes, just talk to me through about that one.
So the interesting thing about it is that they both coincide. So when you box, it's performing, and when you're acting, it's performing. So it's all the same thing. So it's a natural transition between the both.
All right, all right. So you have something that you do, here in Nigeria for the young ones. I really want you to talk about your advocacy and all that. About just talk to me about it as well.
Yeah, so what I do with that is I help teach certain courses, like with boxing, self-defense courses. Also, we have a medical outreach program where we provide drugs and we get doctors and nurses to come and see the community. Because, hypertension is I think is the most leading cause of death in Nigerians. So we help out with a free medical outreach program.
All right, how's that been going so far?
It's been going very well, very well. Yeah.
All right. Now you started there was a trend you started on social media.
Yeah.
Where you basically start by saying Nigeria is a failed country, and then you twist that around and talk about something beautiful, something great happening in the country as well. Why did you start that trend, and why would you say Nigeria is a failed country in the first place?
So it starts like this: Welcome to Nigeria, a failed country. So it's irony. I'm being satirical. I'm not really saying it's a failed country. I'm actually showing that it's, a beautiful country with a lot going for it. The reason why I started it was because a lot of people are saying Nigeria has failed. A lot of Nigerians are pessimistic, and I'm very optimistic about Nigeria's future, West Africa's future as a whole. And I think that we need voices like mine and others to, push Nigeria forward, advocate for Nigeria.
When you say Nigerians, pessimistic, are you talking about the Nigerians here or the Nigerians over there in Chicago or in the U.S. as well?
From what I've seen, it's a lot online, and they are the Nigerians that are here. A lot of them that are here are saying, bad things about Nigeria, saying it's failed. But Nigeria can't be a failed country because it's not like Haiti. I love Haiti, I love my Haitians, but we have a working government, we have a healthcare system. They might not be the best, but they are improving and developing. So we're not a failed country. We are a developing country.
Yes, we are indeed a developing country. And it's quite interesting to see how you've also used that opportunity to train children as well. And how's it been going? I mean, what are the basic steps and basic classes that you get to teach them in boxing?
So you teach them the basics. First, how to move, your movement. It starts with movement, your feet. You got to move with your feet, and then you work up to the punches. And the jab is the most important punch. The jab is a straight punch, and that'll end a lot of things fast. For self-defense, I'm not saying go out and beat people up.
Yes,
just for self-defense.
For self-defense, and
exactly.
It's quite interesting that we get to learn that. It's a survival skill that one should know how to be able to defend themselves.
Exactly.
I also heard that you've been on the show some years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes.
So what has changed from then and then to this very moment for you?
I got more handsome.
I am definitely going to steal that one. I'll take that one. I'll steal it. When someone says, what has happened? I got to now. All right.
Yeah.
But you've also been in the news for some very controversial stories.
Yes.
One interesting one I saw was the documentary by Netflix.
Yeah.
The truth about Justice Muye and all the rest, and you're quite a part of that story.
Yes.
How's that affected your career, your boxing career, and your movie and the entertainment career as well? How's it affected the whole story for you?
So whichever way the Almighty God brings you to the light, you just got to roll with it and accept it. And that was the way God has brought us to the light, to national TV and global TV. So it's actually propelled us. It helped us out a lot. If we didn't have the mindset, my brother and I, if we didn't have the mindset that we have, it could have made us, tuck our tail and hide in a corner. True. But instead, we used it to
Did you watch
push
the documentary, by the way?
I did, yes.
Do you feel like there was any part of it that was wrong or not properly presented in the right direction?
Most of it. Most of it was, it was biased, very biased. It was in support of him. So the thing with the documentary was, I believe that they made the documentary to confuse people. Because not to prove his innocence, because you can't prove the innocence of someone that is guilty. So they made it to confuse people. Yeah.
Those are very strong words, I would say. All right, let's come back to what you're doing in Nigeria.
Okay.
All right. Now, you talked about the basics of boxing. You get to teach them the basics of boxing. But how do you control that they do not go out there and then use whatever skill that they have learned to cause problems and cause troubles? How do you control that? Because, we are people that just love to practice stuff.
Yeah.
When we learn things, we just want to try things out. How do you control that? Do you have their parents watching as well? Or do you have people that, what's the mechanism of, when you get to do it with them?
So the first thing is you keep them coming back, keep them interested in boxing. And the good thing about boxing is it's a very disciplined sport. So then you gain discipline by just participating. So with that, you wouldn't even want to go out and abuse it. You may have some rogue people, that's life, but for the most part, it instills discipline into the young ones. So they wouldn't go out and attack people. They would practice with themselves.
All right, and what's the procedure to be a part of this program for people who are probably watching that they would like to? I'm just wondering.
You just show up. You reach out to us on social media, and we're accepting people all the time.
All right, let's talk about you being a Nigerian. Okay, do you get to speak? Do you get to speak your language sometimes?
Oh, of course.
Can you do that right now?
Mole so Yoruba, yeah.
Oh, no, that was good. That was very good. That was very good. I like it as well. All right. And speaking of your trend, I know there are other people that have also jumped on it to do all, but where does that take you from here? What are the plans? Do you have more social media content in mind?
Yeah.
Because I tell that it's really growing. The videos are getting quite a lot of rich and great impressions as well.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, do you have plans to do bigger things on socials?
Yeah, of course I do. And I'm doing a lot on TikTok now. Instagram, I'm doing a lot, so I'm gonna do a video here with it as well, but I'm just gonna continue to do it, and whatever happens naturally, let it flow. I'm about going with the flow and letting God choose where we go next.
All right, let's play a quick game, okay?
Yes.
So what I'll do is I'll just mention some boxers in their prime, and I would ask you who do you think would win between those boxers and you and yourself.
Okay.
All right.
And myself?
Yeah, yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now we have Mike Tyson versus you in their prime. Who do you think would win and why?
In my prime, me.
You think you would beat Mike Tyson in your in his prime as well?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because I'm a boxer. And boxers usually, so there's
what?
different, wait.
What?
Let me explain. So Mike Tyson is a brawler. He comes and brawls. A boxer is someone that uses IQ and uses his movement to box you. So there's different styles of boxing. There's a boxer, there's a brawler, there's someone that, there's a boxer puncher, someone with power,
Right.
So that's what I am. So that's why I would beat him.
Okay, okay. What about Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad
the great
Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, I would beat him. I would beat him. I would beat Muhammad Ali.
Did you hear the question? Did you hear me say the great Muhammad Ali? Okay, tell me why. Why do you think?
Muhammad Ali, because I have better footwork than him, foot movement than him.
What?
I do.
What?
I do.
Muhammad Ali has the best footwork. What are you saying?
I do. And I have a better jab than him.
You have a better jab?
Yeah.
Are you promoting yourself right now?
I'm being
this is
serious.
Not a documentary. Are you trying to paint the picture for yourself?
No, I'm serious. I'm being honest.
Okay, let's bring it home. Let's do more Nigerian, all right?
Okay.
Your prime, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, Pound for pound.
I want you to think about this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no. I don't even have to think about. That's the easiest one. I would demolish him.
Oh,
Pound for pound. I would demolish him. I'll tell you someone that I may not beat.
All right, tell me.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yes. Pound for pound, I may not beat him because he's a very good boxer. Like IQ-wise and defense, he's very good.
All right, so
Very
final
good,
question. Are you saying that when it comes to IQ,
Yes.
you are better than Anthony Joshua in boxing?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. When it comes to IQ and boxing, yes. Without a doubt.
Do you feel the goosebumps right now? Is this
I'm shaking in my boots.
Are you feeling something? Is this the beginning of a fight sometime? Is this where the genesis? Is this the story? All right, no problem. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
for
on the
having
show.
me.
We always have breakfast for our final guests.
Oh, wow.
We don't mind if you join us and then let's have breakfast together. Would
Oh,
that be
sure.
good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
All right.